I walk into the forest with a hatchet in my hand. I'm a brand new botanist, a disciple of the land. There's so many mature trees, they're all at level 5, but I don't know which to pick, they all look so alive. Gotta chop me some maple logs, maple logs, maple logs. Gotta chop me some maple logs, maple logs, maple logs. I run up to the trees with a hatchet in my hand. I deal one a good strong blow, give the trunk my own brand. It makes a wooden screech, and a single log falls down. I swing my axe 3 more times, in the thick wood do I drown. Gotta chop me some maple logs, maple logs, maple logs. Gotta chop me some maple logs, maple logs, maple logs. It makes a wooden screech, and a single log falls down. I swing my axe 3 more times, in the thick wood do I drown. Gotta chop me some maple logs, maple logs, maple logs, maple logs. Gotta chop me some maple logs, maple logs, maple logs. Only 99 levels to go, maple ash and you. All this wood dazzles me like the morning dew. I chop at each mature tree 4 hits at a time. Store the logs for my carpenter, it's a victimless crime. I have got my maple logs, maple logs, maple logs. I have got my maple logs, maple logs, maple logs. I have got my maple logs, maple logs. I have got my maple logs, maple logs. It's been a long day, taking pics of the models, they're so hard to see. With abs of steel and rock hard pecs, with them I feel free. I'm a beach bum, just wanna lay in the sand with a little shade and a margarita in my hand. It's been a long day, taking pics of the models, they're so hot to see. With pearl white smiles and a rainbow of energy, with them I feel free. I'm a beach bum, just wanna lay in the sand with a little shade and a margarita in my hand. Yeah, I'm a beach bum, just wanna lay in the sand with a little shade and a margarita in my hand. has thick arms. Wonder what I'd do without 3 boys to view this amazing sunset over this blue ocean wet. I'm a beach bum, just wanna lay in the sand with a little shade and a margarita in my hand. Yeah, I'm a beach bum, just wanna lay in the sand with a little shade and a margarita in my hand. Up upon the twilight sun, a man emerges within purple light. He's hungry for some fun. While traveling east, the pink neon paradise awaits. His heart's been won.
Let's get this stream started. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
How's it going, everyone? It's Taster Blue here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Today we're going to be doing some more Wednesday weeklies, and today it's going to be supposed to do Roulettes as usual. Not really much to say. I know I didn't stream on Saturday. Saturday I had other things going on, so I didn't get a chance to do any New Game Plus or anything like that. And also this Saturday I will not be streaming as well because it's the only weekend that my parents are going to be in town because they just got back from a trip and they're going to be going on another trip. Really, yeah, they're going to be very go. And Mother's Day was this past Sunday, and they were out of town. They were flying back, and so we'll be doing our Mother's Day celebrations this weekend instead. So that's going to be kind of what I'm going to be doing. That's why I'm not going to be streaming or anything like that. So anyways, let's hop into the game. And there we go. Oh, we don't have a Tyler on screen. Let's see if I can get that fixed. So I always forget to do something. Yeah, so let's get Tyler on the screen. Where's he at? Yeah, he should be. Sorry, yeah, just oh, did it crash? Okay, no, it didn't crash. Okay, there we go. There's Tyler. All right, he's ready. So let's hop on in and do some roulettes now, shall we? What have we got here? Expert. Usually, yeah. Oh, wow, that was fast. Like, wow, it popped before I even released the button on my mouse. So, and of course, it's this one. It seems like every time I do expert lately on stream, I should say, it tends to be this one, not the other one. Seems like if I'm not on stream, I get the other one. So, popping right into Yogi Avatar. Man, it looks like we have a new person. See it, this is the first time here, so raid night. That means but yeah, extra Yogi Avatar. That's going to be extra. Lots of huge kinds of maps. I've been getting I've actually I ever get to well, I guess it's going to combat. Other than crafting food, I just have to spend a dime. So, I gather all the stuff. All that work making my costume food is definitely paying off, that's for sure. still a lot of things to do with options. And a lot of my routine stuff I'm kind of like not really thinking live anymore. Awesome tools. Definitely, things are definitely down. But yes, although the rules probably are going to be coming out not next week, but the following. That's also the same about we got more stuff to talk about. But this is the week to get the comic rules done, and purchasing more comic stuff. Actually, how's the rest of your ride and stuff going? Yeah, I was going to say that kind of reminded me of the Doctor. Actually, I wouldn't call it Doctor. That character is called. There was a game that I played a few years ago that I think you take some money out. I don't know. But it's called and it seems like the game mechanics, other than the audio is not in my voice, is that game or is that... Okay, let's turn that down. Okay, let's turn that down to 20. Okay, sorry about that. I normally have the audio up when I'm not streaming, so... Can you hear me now? Is that better? Is that better? Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the game audio down, so... I'm hoping that will happen. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's a lot better. So anyways, as I was saying, the picture game you were playing earlier kind of reminds me in terms of like the dodge mechanic of reminded me a lot of the game I was playing years ago, biggest like money ever, so I ever play it, called Neo Team Crossroads, and that one was even diving into crypto, by the way, but that one, it was very much a game that was a huge cash grab that was very much favorable. And can't hear me at all? Okay, so Now the opposite happens, or is the game, okay, is that better? Okay. But hey, Moon, I know how you're doing. Yeah, I know that the game audio is a little too loud, so I have to turn it down a little bit. It's fairly easier for me to turn the game audio down than up, I suppose. So, and that also has a audio box that the battle noises that type of voice. Get that down. Okay, is it still better, worse? Yeah, it's so far, is that better or is that worse? Or seems like I don't know. I can't use it a little closer to the mic or something. Let me see here. Try to talk about Nino Kuni again. How much cash grab that was. But that game, it was kind of similar mechanics, but instead of getting like how much better. Okay, let me see what we have to. I'm gonna need to go to. That's on master volume's on 12 now. Let me see if I can get this up. Okay, so is that better or something? I don't know what's going on with the. I think is that? Whoops. Okay, I gotta. Try to fight and there we go. Try to fight and there we go. Is that better? Okay, cool. Alright, so try to fight the boss and deal with audio settings at the same time. I know it's kind of multitasking. Anyways, for Nino Kuni Crossworlds, that game was one I played a couple years ago, and actually about almost 3 years ago now. And that game, it was the gacha mechanics mostly involved getting weapons and also getting your it was getting weapons and also getting your getting familiars and stuff. And but they were really hounding on like, well, pay $80 for this blade upgrade. And like they weren't even hiding it. Yeah, I quit after 2 months. That game is way too much pay to win. And that's kind of what that pixel game kind of reminds me of a little bit, where it seems like it feels very cash grabby. And I don't know if you're gonna try to go further into that game or not, but it just kind of it really rubs me the wrong way, and I didn't want to deal with that. Also, not a male character. I know I don't want to sound sexist, but we need more guys. Like, I took a look at the character roster, and it's like they had 30 characters that were labeled on. I think they had 30 characters that were labeled on or that were listed on the site, and all very slapped together. I guess you can kind of say that too. But they had, yeah, on the official site though, they had 30 characters on there, and only 2 of them I felt like were good to look at, in my opinion. In terms of hot guys. So I think I'm gonna give that game a hard pass. I'm not gonna give it a try. Like, I don't know if you want to continue it or not, but that's up to you. But in my opinion, I'm not gonna play it. I've got too much other stuff going on anyway. So anyways, got these endings here. So I know what else we were talking. I know we were talking about the Prime Video and stuff like that in the racing. So yeah, that was last week. That went actually really well. I know it was over 2,000 views last I checked, and I haven't seen what the current going rate is right now, but it has been slowing down the last couple of days. So, but I think that's quite normal, and I need to get another video done. But as I said earlier, I am out of credits on things, so I have to wait until I get a chance to get some more, which apparently got my April stipend already. I'm surprised I got it then, or I already got it because I thought I didn't have it. I thought I didn't have it yet, and it turns out I already had it. So, okay, we got a person watching the cutscenes. We gotta wait for them. But there was some stuff that I had going for, and I think there's a filler video that I have some footage of that I might go with as well. I should make shorts out of the video. I've thought about doing that, but the shorts, for some reason, the algorithm doesn't like my shorts. It sees shirtless guy and says, "Ooh, inappropriate. Not gonna show it to the masses." That's part of the reason why I haven't really been making shorts of that. Oh, okay, everything's here. The other reason is that the shorts algorithm isn't really good, and it seems like the average audience. I kind of said this already before, but the average audience seems to have only one digit in their age. So, and the stuff that I'm making is not really suitable for them. Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a shirtless guy. It's just more like you do not want to, like, I would not be reading TCS in front of a kindergarten class. So, yeah, that's part. That is part of it too. They keep talking about the whole, like, the death of the attention span, and people were saying that even back when I was in high school and stuff. And so you slow down on shorts as well. Yeah, like, I don't really make shorts anymore. Besides short, I'm still short on my watch time. So I can't believe I'm still short on my watch time, which the Horizon video definitely helped. But I'm still 400 hours short, so I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I just gotta get people watching my videos. Yeah, the Horizon video even got a few, like, I think it's a vocal minority. Like, the anti-AI people, I think it's a very vocal minority. But I was getting a whole bunch of anti-AI stuff that... Oh no, we lost the Viper. That, but did they fall down the hole? It seemed like they fell down the hole. Yeah, and even my streams here were getting anti-AI stuff. Like, they were complaining about the AI, and I know this is kind of a... Your friend got really mean comments on his stream, oh, that sucks. You know what they said, or... But one thing I don't like is when they just say, oh, this is just fake AI. Like, you're not really providing anything constructive there. Okay, yeah, Minecraft. That's part of the reason I don't do Minecraft. Well, the main reason I don't do Minecraft is that it feels oversaturated. A lot of people want me to play Minecraft, but at the same time, it's like, it's way too oversaturated. Like, everybody's doing it. You gotta have something that's a little more that's a little bit more, or a little less, I should say, less saturated. That, and once again, single-digit age. Or at least the ones that are not doing Fortnite or Roblox. People get upset that the AI is not the real guy. They were specifically complaining about the thumbnail. They're specifically complaining about the thumbnail, which is the anime version of Tyler, not my chat block app. So yeah, they were specific about that, not the chat block app. Yeah. So yeah, like I don't show my face, so because I'm considerably older than my characters, so and yeah, there's just privacy reasons and stuff like that, like why I don't show my face or anything. So what was I doing now? Okay, we did expert. We got the level cap. Satanistic Q, no. Yeah, and then of course people were complaining about the AI-ness of the Noricin videos. So, which was I know which kind of sucks, but it seems like the majority of people don't really either they like it or they don't care. It's just the small vocal minority that has to ruin it. But the next part is when I do part 2, it may be a little bit more voiceover because it's going to be a little more on the technical side of things. But the idea is that it's going to go into the Noricin's language. And I have the scripts written for that already, and there's actually a font that I'm using. I'm not using that. It's a font I created in Bird Font. That is the Norisic script. That is the guys will explain it better than I can, but it's a mix of actual letters and like characters. Like think of it as like reverse kanji. And when I say reverse kanji, I mean that you have kanji which have meanings, which these do as well. But in the case of Japanese, the kanji tend to represent content words like ball or dog or truck or stuff like that. But in Norisic, the quote-unquote kanji characters are more of the has opposite meanings. So like it's the grammar words, like the word to denote a subject of a sentence, or the word to denote like the direct object, or words to denote like prepositions and stuff like that. Granted, there are kanji that do represent prepositions, like well, they're not really prepositions in Japanese, but you're talking about like in front of, or behind, or after, or before, stuff like that. So that's kind of what's... So they have those... That's kind of where that comes from. So, and you have to use both... Well, not both systems, because it's a lot more seamless. Because kanji look... Like in Japanese, kanji look way different than hiragana or katakana, and even hiragana and katakana look very different from each other. So, in a lot of ways, the language, I've been kind of developing the language as well from time to time. And Japanese is kind of one of the main influences for Neurisic, but it's not the only one. So it's kind of where, oh, this guy's got the brain trap defense system too. So that's kind of what that's going to be more involved. So there are still, of course, going to be muscle guys talking about the stuff, but at the same time, there's going to be a lot of voiceover work, especially since clean credits, at least the clean videos, you can only do 10 seconds at a time, which is kind of a pain in the ass. And what I did with the Neurisic video, or with the first video, was I did I would break it up into chunks and put those chunks in clean. Have the clean do the voiceovers, or at least do the lip syncing, and then transfer it back to VSTC and kind of combine the clips together. And for the most part, it actually ended up being kind of seamless, I think, at least within VSTC. There was one error. I think there was one error that I had to fix, which was with Zansen's clip. So where I think there is a little bit of a jump cut there, but for the most part, it was pretty seamless. And I think there was like an audio error or something like that, which is what happened with Zansen. It was either that or the lip syncing that I was kind of going with. Like, I'd already chopped it into pieces, and the lip sync clip that I wanted to use for him didn't quite work, because Bling has this weird thing where there is a what is it? Okay, so what we got here? I'm just reading Shout Chat right now. But where certain words are quote unquote censored. Some of them make sense, like anything sexual obviously is not gonna fly, but you can't say the word foreign, or you can't say the term affairs, you can't say the word boyfriend, you can't say anything related to like war. So there are a lot of words that are not really that are censored by Kling. And so that stuff tends to get relegated to voiceovers. But you gotta have the guys physically present, because otherwise they will, you gotta have the eye candy there. So, what is going on here? Why is this taking so long? Yeah, it says I'm number 2 in line, and yet I'm still waiting 6 minutes here. So I've been yakking for 6 minutes, and I still haven't gotten a queue. That is weird. So, but anyways, that's I guess that's a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff, is regarding like how the videos are made. I know a lot of people are asking me like how do you make the AI stuff. There's a lot of trial and error involved in it as well, and that's part of the reason why my credits are pretty much non-existent now, was because of having to deal with some trial and error with some of the muscle growth stuff. Like muscle growth just doesn't work, or at least I can't get it to work like some people can. If anyone knows how to do it, just let me know. Oh, there's my cue. Hopefully I get something besides Tender Valley, because I keep getting Tender Valley. Oh, okay, I did get something different this week. Alright. So, off to the amusement park. Developing languages like George R. R. Martin. I'm curious how he does it. Yeah, because I'm kind of curious how he does it for his works. Yeah, but one thing is that they didn't. I haven't finished the script yet, but Neurisic is an SOD language. It's kind of structured similar to, well, not similar to Japanese, but subject object verb. So instead of high stars playing a game, it becomes more like high star games playing. So, yeah, Tolkien was also really good at it too. In fact, Tolkien was more of a linguist rather than an author. So. Up there. There. I'm about to die. These guys are going so fast that my stuff is still not on cooldown. It's still on cooldown. But I guess I can't complain too much because at least it makes them go faster. But, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, it was the Neurasic language. So, and we're up to the first boss. But the, two, and there's three. And okay, hope I don't get noggin or nogged. Yep. Oh, someone got hit. Yeah, that happens sometimes. But in terms of the I haven't really talked about the other nations yet, but I know that there's mention about the Legion of Papanas, which like I haven't really talked about this stuff yet, so this is a little bit of preview for future content. But the Legion of Papanas worships the Council Gods, and you have the Council Gods, and we also have Aniston, who's the Defector. And there's also the Lesser Seven. So a lot of the world, a lot of their world of Terranas. Okay, I gotta run. Okay, I gotta run. Wow, wow, look at all these people. Did the Gilligan noggin? Yeah, I might have to focus on actually fighting this boss. This boss is notoriously difficult. Okay. I have to take a bolt stack. Oh! I got noggin. Ouch. So much stuff here. Ooh. Okay, I'm free. Oh! Get hit again. Wow, this is hard. I think I have made it through here a couple of times without getting noggin. But, okay, they're finally starting to... Okay, now it's over. Anyways, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the nations of Terranas. So obviously this is not an all-inclusive list, but you have the Kisnai Order, which you guys are familiar with if you watched the video last week. There's also the Legion of Papanas, which are their sworn enemies. They live one continent over. Well, actually, they kind of live pretty far, actually, from where the Horizon do. They live on the continent of Hananas in the north. So, Weeklies, which is where the Horizon lives. Which the Horizon is more of the culture, and Keystone is the nation. So, but they live in the continent of Ricosin, which is kind of in the southwestern part of the world. Think about where like South America would be, kind of. And then you have you also have the Desert Kingdoms of Zal. Their demonym is Zalki. They live in obviously the desert. The desert is in the north. We also have the Arapu. The Arapu, once again, is more of a culture rather than a nation, but they live in the grasslands to the southern parts of the country, which are a little more fertile. And then you have the Shigan who live in the east. Very mountainous. You also have the Mystic Masa who also live in the continent of Cesaro. So there's quite a bit of that's just a handful of them. Those are like the main players. And each nation worships their own respective gods, and the gods manifest themselves as avatars, and they basically, and a lot of the plot of the story has to do with the way that these gods interact with their people and the way that they interact with each other, because they're trying to, it's basically a religious war. So, and it's basically a religious war, particularly between four of the, where do I go? Oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm a warrior, I got tank privilege. So, I gotta probably pay attention to the boss mechanics. If they're crossing each other, it's just one of them. I think it is... I think it's over here. Yep. Sorry if I was talking about Terranos, but I know, don't talk in the game at the same time. I get it. Ooh, Dusty Star's done. I'm having them collect first for my craft. Kyle should be done soon too. Out of that. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna have the... Okay, so... Oh, this one's an easy pattern. They're just crossing each other. Oh, doesn't matter, fight's over. So, anyways, that's kind of the world set up in a way. Well, everyone and their brother went and grabbed balloons. Got these. Yeah, that's basically the world set up in a way. So, some nations are a little more developed than the others. Like the Legionnaires and the Legionnaires and the Keystonites are probably the most developed of the nations. Especially since they're like the two main players. So, as I was saying when we were fighting the first boss, the Legionnaires worship the Council Gods. Their main deity is Abel. It's spelled like Abel, but it's pronounced Abel. But, the other council gods are Shanitan and Ba'i and Rota. Or not Rota. Is it Rota? Yeah. Okay, just trying to remember. And then the Council of Five used to be or Council of Five, fifth member was Gainasen. And Gainasen defected from the other four because of differences in how they wanted the world to be run and stuff like that. And so that's kind of where the premise of the Holy War comes from, because the creation myth is that Gainasen created the Nereisen, while Council Gods created the Papanassi. And I gotta focus on thinking. I'm about to die. But so a lot of this is just backstory. Like, I'm not even getting into the plot of the story at all. So there's a lot of world building and stuff that I've been working on, and you guys get to listen to while I go through my dungeons. Alright, hopefully. Oh, I missed it. Oh, actually, no, I still have it. Okay, so anyways, so that's kind of what that's about. And if you guys have any questions and stuff, as long as it's not spoiler territory, I'll see what I can do about it. I might be doing videos on some of that stuff like that too. How do I feel about roguelike games? I'm not sure. A lot of people are trying to get me to play Hades. Yeah, my friend Dro is, for a while he was really playing Hades. So, yeah, but I'm not exactly sure about that. You know, it's actually kind of weird. The last couple of days I've been playing some old school first-person shooters. And, I know that I normally don't play first-person shooters, but it's actually, you like Hades not that much? Oh no, someone died. Victor died, no! But oddly enough, I was doing, you guys talking about mystery dungeon style roguelikes? Okay, so, I'm just kind of curious, but, maybe if you give an example. Against living. I guess Mystery Dungeon, would be an example, but I'm not going to look at there. There we go. Oh, and they died. You gotta be ghostly. Oh, you got an old... Oh, they're called Bloomer Shooter? I've never heard that term before. I've heard of Looter Shooter, which some people were trying to get me into a lot. Well, actually, they did get me into one of them last year. Last year I tried out the first Descendant, which I felt like, yeah, that one was very cash grabby. Not as bad as Neo Kuni Crossroads, but still very I think I tried that one for a month or so, and then I got bored of it. Because I got to, but yeah, I'm not sure why they call them boomer shooters now. Is it just because of how old they are, or something like that, or just kill everything, or... So, most popular Mystery Dungeon games are Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Dragon Quest. Oh, okay. Oh, I see there, yeah. I gotta become alive. Get that thing off. Actually, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Cause, but yeah, so a lot of the old ones I've been going with, part of it was I gotta get. I'm not sure what kind of got me into it again, but I want to try it. I think part of it is just I had stuff in my... I had the old Heretic games, Well, it's Heretic and Hexen. Those were the ones I was kind of going into. And oddly enough, as a side project, I've been trying to make maps for Hexen too because it turns out there aren't any. Ooh, what's this? Trauma Rifle Floor Stencil. Ooh, that's gonna be a neat item. I hope I win that thing. I already have the belt. Let's see here. 75. Am I? No, I didn't get it. Who won? 88. Ooh, that thing might be expensive though. Kind of nice if I had that thing. But what's that? What's up next on the docket? High level. I'm gonna skip that. So we're gonna go into healer or into low level. It used to be called low level way back in the day. Anyone on Discord? Let's check this out. Oh, they are on mine. Okay, Moonlight just joined. Welcome, Moonlight. So. Alright, so we're in leveling. Oh, we got Dawn Meg. So, I might hop into Discord voice chat real quick. Oh, it's Naz. Hello?
Hey Ty, how's it going?
Hey Naz, long time no talk.
Yeah, I haven't been in Final Fantasy for a while, so I haven't really been hopping Discord over here.
Yeah, understandable. I figured you guys have been pretty busy with SWTOR, so... Well, Star Wars Day and everything.
I've did a little bit of Star Wars for Star Wars Day. I've mostly been playing Oblivion.
Oblivion, oh, nice.
Not the new one, because I don't have that one.
How's my Wednesday weekly
Roulettes going?
It's going alright. I'm assuming you're still in Stormblood in the story, right?
Yes. I'm on Storm in the Horizon. It looks like peace negotiations between Doma and Garlemald.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I'm talking to my stream too right now. I'm actually live right now.
That's fine. Hello, peoples.
Peoples of the internets. A wild Naz emerges. Yeah, I'm in my leveling roulette right now since it's a Shavu's dungeon, so I can't really talk much about it right now.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I did a leveling roulette earlier today.
I did my expert and I did my expert and my level cap already.
Yeah, the leveling roulette I did earlier today was kind of interesting.
What'd you get?
Got regular. Which one was it? It's one of the low level ones.
Please not Sastasha. Please not Sastasha.
Sunken Temple.
Oh, Sunken Temple of Tarn.
Yeah, I was in there. There were three level 35s.
Yeah.
And apparently the tank forgot to equip their Warrior Stone. So they were level 35 Marauder, and we're trying to figure out why they were so squishy.
Yeah, I actually forgot to turn my tank stance on in this leveling roulette, and thankfully nobody died, so...
It could always have been worse.
Yeah, I was focusing on the... Yeah, the dungeon I'm in, there's actually an interrupt mechanic. Oh no, the healer needs to heal! There's a time to heal and there's a time to spam gravity, and now is the time for the former.
Gravity is always the time for spamming.
Not when the tank's about to die.
That's what, let me hop over to my Isologian so I can see the abilities. That's what Essential Dignity is for.
Well, I guess another one's on cooldown, but I guess it's still turning out. Yeah, Equilibrium was on cooldown, Raw Intuition was on cooldown.
Yeah.
Here. Have you done any other roulettes besides leveling?
No.
Alright, yeah. Did you want to join after I'm done with this leveling?
Sure.
I appreciate it.
Press duplicates.
And I saw... And I haven't really seen anybody on here the last couple of weeks. Well, Sim was on, I think, a little bit last week, but... But, by the way, I finally got my cosmic tools done, so...
Nice.
So now I can make just about anything in the game, as long as I haven't asked for it. I've offered to make Shin a tinker set for his Gunbreaker, but no response. I even prepared a list of items that he would have to get me if he wants to make a set. Or if he wants to make a set for him.
Nice. Which roulettes have you done so far?
Expert, level cap, and expert, level cap, and I'm currently doing level.
I don't have expert or level cap, so
Well, yeah.
good on both of those.
Well, I don't expect you to have those. Those are level 100.
Just double checking so that I can select a class that I can actually do everything on, rather than oh yeah, you've already done normal raid, so I can select something that is under level 60 and just do that the entire time.
Yeah, I haven't done normal raid yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I tend to start with expert and level cap because those give me the most tomes, and also they're at the top of the list. So. And I usually skip high level because high level doesn't give me map tomes.
I did unlock another dungeon.
Oh, which one?
Hell's Lid.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's for one of the side stories.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe if we do high level, then might get to run that one. Yeah, so I counted out, and the total number of items. Guess I want you to guess how many total items, not unique items, but total items that Shin will need to provide for me in order for in order for me to make a such
Are you that like to supply all the items to make the stuff, or
Yeah,
to
all-
supply the stuff you don't have?
Not including everything except for crystals.
150.
It's higher than that.
$276.
That's actually pretty close. It was around 300.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot. And the only place where he can get it right now is the market board.
Because he isn't far enough in the story.
Well, he doesn't have his gatherers. And
Not
also
high
he's
enough.
he's not far enough. Because some of the items that you have to get are only available in the final zone of dawntrail. So
He's at least into dawntrail, isn't he?
I think he started dawntrail. Hold on a sec. Hey, Shiny Moon, how you doing? Welcome in.
Welcome, Shiny Moon.
Yeah, I've got a guest on stream today. His name's Naz.
I
It's
don't have
alright.
stream open. I'll see what anybody is saying.
Yeah, I know. Well, you'd be spoiling the Shadowbreaker's dungeon if you were watching right now. Yeah, he says that sorry he's late, but it's all right.
Stream's still happening, you're not late.
I remember this mechanic. I got this dungeon fairly recently, and on White Mage, just use the size, and all the ads die in one hit. Yeah, the boss I'm on right now spawns ads that bind you in place until they die.
Sounds familiar. Something they implemented into the one I was in.
Oh, and Sunny Couple Cards?
Yeah.
I don't remember that in that dungeon. Oh.
It's something that they added when they overhauled it. Some of those nails or whatever you want to call them.
Oh yeah, the
Well,
Mythical Verges?
you know,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. I'm trying to remember if you did the old version. I think you did the old version.
I did do the old version. Where you could basically ignore those things.
Yeah. Alright. Boss is dead. I don't trust this healer, so I'm not going to do a massive pull.
Imagine trusting your healers.
I would heal right now, but at the same time, it's tank on demand for adventure and needs, so... Last time I was in here, the tank darted ahead before I could kill them.
Hey guys,
Yeah, Asteroid,
You
how you
sound
doing?
tired.
feeling like garbage.
Feeling like
I'm not-
garbage?
Yeah, I'm just laying on the couch. Wanted to say hey. I'm not gonna make it on tonight, but I wanted to just catch up a little bit.
Yeah, I know I know I haven't spoken in almost 2 weeks, I think.
I know. I've been very burnt out and shit.
Yeah.
Just tired. How are you guys?
I'm doing alright. I got all my cosmic tools done, so
I need to get going with story. Yeah. I think I'm gonna work on that this week.
But you still
What
have
do you
all
guys
the old brand stuff to do.
I know. Oh my god, that was a weird trial. That was a weird trial earlier. That was a trick.
which trial?
I'll be honest,
which trial were you talking about?
The Ultros one,
Oh yeah.
where you fight Ultros and the sneezing thing.
Typhon.
Yeah.
Was there a mechanic that caused the healers to not be able to res anyone?
If you're knocked out of the arena, then
You can't get res.
If you're knocked out of the arena, then you cannot do any abilities, and you're kind of stunned there for like 5 seconds before you can climb back up.
I know, I got turned into a frog or something like that, and while I was at full health, I got thrown out of the arena and instantly died.
I got thrown out a bajillion times, but lived. I don't know what I was doing. I was so confused. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I couldn't be much help because, again, the one time I'd done that previously, I was tanking Ultros and therefore only had to deal with getting pushed out of the arena.
Well, thank you for helping. I appreciate it. What are you guys up to now?
I'm in leveling roulette right now, and I was telling Naz that I've come up with a list of items that if Shin were to request a level 100 tanking set for his Gunbreaker, and I was asking Naz to guess how many total items that he would have to provide for me.
To build it?
Not including crystals.
Oh man. God, that's gotta be an insane list.
Yeah.
Shin's too proud.
He's not gonna want a set of 740 gear.
If it looks cool, you might entice him. He's a visual person.
Well, there is this thing called glamours, so even if it looks ugly, you could always glamour it. But
I'll try to convince him to do it.
But if he wants to, I'll send him the list if he wants me to make the stuff for him. But he has to provide the mats. Granted, I have.
How long is the list?
Very. I was telling Naz that the total number of items. Actually, I want you to guess the total number of items. Not unique items, but total number of items.
So, like,
You can include,
this is including how many of each?
yes, like how many, like total how many. And after I kill this last boss, then I'll pull up the Excel sheet and see what the actual amount was.
Oh man. Full set?
For a
I'm gonna
full,
go with like a
for a full,
120 items.
it's more than that.
Oh fuck. I was
That's actually
hoping that
pretty
was...
close to what I guessed to start with.
Oh really? I mean, I naturally wanted to start guessing with 69 just to be stupid, but you know.
69 might be close to the amount of unique items that you're gonna need, but
150?
more.
Oh, 200?
More.
Oh my god. 300?
It's around 300.
It is around 300? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo.
And for those, all of them, repeat, all of them, the only way for him to get the items right now is through the market board.
Oof. I don't know if he has that kind of money to spare, especially today because we put in bids for an FC.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
An FC house. Yeah, it's like up in the morning.
Yeah, because I was talking to Sim about it, because Sim is curious, and that's why I did all the calculations. And I have a list of market board suggested retail price of the items themselves. Not the crafting mats, but the armor itself. And as well as market board suggested retail price of the crafting mats. It is cheaper to get the crafting mats.
What's your estimated cost for all of it?
Estimated cost? Well, I have to look it up on the Excel sheet because I have it written down there. But I still find the boss. But let's just say that it's pretty expensive.
Bull booty, what a question.
Wait, what's the quest name?
Toll booty. TOLLBOOTY.
Booty, let's go. Come here, Baloo. Come lay down. My golden retriever Baloo says hi.
Hi!
Oh god, he just burped in my face. Rude. Ugh. He loves coming and snuggling with me when he sees me like on the phone talking to people. Because I'm just sitting at the couch, so I'm on my phone. No, it's not new people to you don't get to say hi. I'm sorry. You're so
Oh, you did the thing! Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, he did the little Easter egg that sometimes he doesn't do it because the boss dies too fast, but
Which boss?
last boss of the 73 dungeon.
73 dungeon.
Further than I am, that's for sure.
I think I've done that.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up that Excel sheet. Okay, so
Are there frogs involved? Is it that one?
yes, there could be some riveting.
Okay. That one, yeah, that's an interesting one. I liked it. I really liked it. It was just very trippy.
Okay, so it
All
wasn't
I
quite.
got out of that is frog legs.
Okay, so it's not quite 300 items. It is 279. And actually, in terms of unique items, it's only 23 unique items.
Holy shit.
Hey, that means I was only off by 9 items.
Oh yeah, you said 273?
No, I said 270. I was
Okay.
off by 9.
That's not bad. Go Naz.
I mean, it was also my second guess, so I mean...
Who is this random person?
I should get a Bluetooth keyboard so I can play Final Fantasy on the TV while lounging on the couch. I tried with the PlayStation controller and I just
Yeah, if you were to do that, I would recommend at least starting a new character so you can learn controls via the tutorials.
in the control. If I was gonna try to do it with the controller,
Yeah,
yeah, go fresh. Yeah, that'd probably be the way to do it.
learn controller mechanics for it before you try to jump into anything else.
Exactly. No, maybe I'll try that with my alt, Jessica Rabbit. Maybe I'll try doing Jessica Rabbit on the TV. Oh, that'd be so cool. 77-inch OLED with the backlighting.
Just bear in
Well-
mind, if the character is already in the FC, that means you have missed a couple of control stuff at the very, very beginning.
Damn it. Well, I mean, I've played a little bit of it on the controller. I think starting with a character that hasn't really leveled at all to get used to, swapping through the abilities and whatnot. It would become second nature, I guess. But the way I have it set up now, I do have a Bluetooth keyboard somewhere. The question is, do I have a Bluetooth mouse that would work too? Fuck. I don't know how to make that all work with the PlayStation. I'm not that good with it.
All right.
That'd be so much fun.
So, anyways, yeah. So I know we kind of got a little off topic with the crafting stuff, but because you were curious on the prices.
Oh yeah. What's the cost?
So, if you were to buy the crafting mats, it would be as of last Saturday. Market Board suggested retail price was 313,200 gil.
Nope, not spending that money.
Or if you want to buy the gear outright, Market Board suggested retail price is 1.79 million.
Also
Wait,
not-
the mats would be how much?
The mats are about 300K.
Oh, that's way less than I thought.
It's way more than I would like.
And
I mean, after putting in a 3.5 mil bid on a house, I still got 2.7 mil.
well, you can turn that 2.7 mil into, well, some of that into a set of 740 gear.
Although I don't have anyone at 100 yet, but maybe I'll help Treebird out.
Yeah, but that's kind of where, like, I didn't send him the list because he didn't ask for it, but I did offer him. I did offer him to craft the stuff, or offered to craft him the stuff, but he didn't respond.
His mom was in the hospital last week. It hasn't been the best week for him. Yeah, she had well, they determined it wasn't actually a stroke. She had a TIA, which is like a stroke, just without the permanent damage. So, and since getting out of the hospital, she's been overdoing it, so he's a little on the stressed out side.
I see.
I think that's why he was taking a break as early as he did. And then just for me, with the whole house break-in thing, sleep has been pretty crappy the past few days.
Yeah.
Still trying to catch up on it.
How's Bad Patch been going?
There's a reason I am on the couch resting today.
It's had its moments.
That's an understatement. Well, we're down a player as of today, so
Who left?
hurry.
Oh,
Good riddance.
yeah. I'll be honest. I kind of did leave. Well, I already kind of mentioned this. I did part of the reason I left was because of him.
I wish he had just left.
It's okay, I almost left for the same reason.
It's like,
I would not have. If you left Naz, I would have left. I'm not losing another person because of him. Like,
because I like.
when I said it was being worked on, it was being worked on. We had a little powwow with Icarus.
It's like,
Icarus sent me the funniest fucking message today.
because are you the lead now, or I thought Delita was still lead?
No, I mean, it's kind of like Deleted and I are doing it together, sort of.
Oh, I see.
She's sort of helping out as the reins get passed off.
Yeah, yeah, we talked about it today, that we're just kind of, sort of doing it together in certain senses and whatnot, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, met with Icarus and Icarus was at his breaking point with it, because he's like, he's just a cancer for the fucking team, and I'm like, I agree. Deleted said that he would try talking to him because he knew him the longest, and Naz, don't tell Deleted I pass this along to you, but when he confronted Furry about the way he reacted to that, what was an obvious fucking joke, Furry was like, I don't know what I did wrong, so I guess I should just leave. Deleted was like, I wasn't going to argue with him if he didn't think he did anything wrong, because it was so wrong. I was like, good. He's like, so that's done. I was like,
It's
cool.
okay. He jumped down my throat, and I didn't think I did anything wrong either, so...
It was so uncalled for, and I almost came up with an excuse to say that I had to go. I was fuming, and Icarus made the point that, you know, everyone's so scared of confronting him because of the way he is, that's a problem.
Well, I did technically confront him.
Well,
Just
and-
apparently not in a way that Icarus liked.
Yeah, it really started that shit though. Airing laundry, on. No, I'm glad you said something because it was not sitting right with me for days, and I kind of figured that's why you weren't at Fun Run yesterday.
It's also the reason I stopped saying anything at the op, and immediately after op ended, I left Bush Chat.
Yeah, I kind of figured, and
Yeah, I straight up unplugged my mic.
I don't blame you, and I'm kicking myself for not speaking up, but it's like, yeah, he was holding the team hostage, and it just was not okay.
That was Mike, and that's on the night that I left. I messaged you, and somehow Furry got hold of it, because I wasn't happy with the way that Furry was acting all bossy.
What did he get? I'm so over him. I think he's like 10 steps ahead of people sometimes, because like he tried messaging me today asking what you were talking about, Naz, and I was like, my kid's homesick, which is actually true. Like, I don't have time to talk about this.
I don't know. Maybe the fact that I can't say I'm gonna eat all the puddles.
It's like, that was an obvious fucking joke, dude. Like, and it's the team's first week in there.
Followed by him saying he can't raid with me anymore due to last strike without having said anything.
Yeah, he was so full of shit. Like...
And then followed it up by saying I can't make jokes about said fight because I haven't healed it.
And it's like, dude, you knew that this was a team that is not... It's not a new team of Nim Raiders coming together. It's a team that is partially new to Nim raiding. Show some fucking... Like, he was pissing me off on Sunday because when we were doing Writhing, he was whispering me. He's like, just so you know, I'm not cleansing Treebeard. And I was like, why? And he's like, well, he's cleansing everyone else, but he's not cleansing himself, so he needs to learn, and I'm not going to do it for him. And
I mean, I don't know if that's true either, because I don't remember getting cleansed at all. I was cleansing myself.
I cleansed myself, but I had said that I was going to cleanse myself for the most part. Sometimes they got me before I got to it. But it's like, it was our first night in there. There's nothing productive going to come out from throwing someone in the deep end. If it had been like a month into it and he was still not getting it, that's when you start to teach them a lesson. Like, what's the harm in just saying, cleanse? Like, it's how people learn. And I was already super pissed off from that. And I led Deleted though, and he was pissed to know that he was doing that shit.
Well, that's
so I think
that was my first impression of Furry, and it was not a good one because I was in SNV Nightmare, and he went apeshit on me because I had trouble doing the green mechanic on my sniper in the city, and he kept going on and on. Oh, that's the easiest thing ever.
Which one's considered the green mechanic?
When you're in the city on your and having to kite the green team.
Oh yeah. SNV, not TFV.
Yeah.
My brain's not entirely right.
Yeah, and even some of the stuff that he said outside the context of the game, I wasn't happy with. Because, like, I think he was the one that said when I was telling people I'm learning Japanese, and his response was, "Oh, you're only doing that to watch hentai."
I don't remember him saying that, but that is disgusting.
Yeah.
But
And I know it was I knew we were kind of joking about it at the same. Like, he was saying he wanted to be of his nephews that one week. I know that one was kind of a joke, but that one did kind of rub me the wrong way a little bit.
Which is fair.
Number 17 in line. What the hell?
I'm number 3 right now.
the fuck?
Oh, there we go.
So apparently there's a lot of healers queued for trials. Because I was higher as a DPS.
That's wild.
Yeah, Ken, that was really. I'm talking about chat right now. Yeah. Oh, it's this trial. I haven't done this one forever.
I've only done this one once.
All right. I'll let you know.
I'll let you guys get to it.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, I don't want to distract you.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Have fun tonight, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
So yeah, Naz, I'll let you know when to activate your reel unless you remember.
I gotta remember when to activate my buffs.
Which buffs?
My Dragoon damage buffs.
Oh, I see.
I haven't been in Final Fantasy in a while.
It's alright. But yeah, if you don't activate your reel, you're gonna die at the right time.
I did know that.
But yeah, Ken, yeah, it was really disrespectful about some of that stuff that he was doing there. That's part of the reason why I left SOTOR.
Rest your weary souls.
Pretty sure now is the time to push
Yep,
the button.
activate your reel. Fun fact, during FanFest one year, they had a challenge where you had to go through a random Stormblood trial, and if you got Lakshmi, they made you do the dreaming dance like you do here.
I don't think I have the Dreaming Dance.
Well, the one that
I
the-
shall free you from your hate.
the one that your character just did. It's not an emote, but they made you do it in IRL. Like get up from your activate your reel.
Thank you. So would it be safe to assume anytime these rail circles come up, I should activate it?
Not always.
Surrender to bliss.
But yeah, it was during the 2018 FanFest that they had they had different trials and stuff where
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
each with an additional challenge. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, for Susano they made everyone shuffle their seats down a computer.
Ah, so you guys were actually all gathered together.
Yeah, this was a physical gathering. Whoa!
You had a stack marker on you.
Alright. I thought I had one of the flower markers that I was used to getting.
Nope, that one was one of the stack markers.
Activate your brill if you're alive.
Your souls are stained.
Okay, yeah, I kept thinking of the flower marker, that's why I was moving away. Yeah, I still have pictures from that
I shall
event
free you from
somewhere.
your hate.
Nice.
Yeah, so Sustato, they had everyone shut down a computer, and then for this trial, they made everyone get up from time to time to do the dreaming dance that you do. Shinryu's was you just had to do it on extreme. And then
Are these flowers not permanent? No, they're not. Okay.
alright, what's next? Ooh, are you MSQing or not?
Oh, I can do that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I know some people skip it, so...
Here, I'll heal it just so that we don't have to worry about.
Okay, withdraw. Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
There we go, Insta-Q. Instant-Q, just add water.
Instant water.
Oh, it's Castrum, so it's finally not Praetorium.
Yeah, I don't typically end up getting Praetorium, surprisingly.
Yeah, it seems like every time I do this, I get Praetorium.
I think the only time I get Praetorium is when I do this with Treebeard.
Heh. That's why Sim doesn't do this anymore. Yeah, I know Simistar is Shadowbringers. So. I spoke to him over the weekend and... Oh,
You're fine.
have you thought about a job that you wanted to main?
Currently I am maining Dark Knight.
I see. Yeah, lately I've been playing a lot of Viper.
Nice. Would love to get my hands on Viper.
You don't have a job at level 80?
Nope, I'm at 74. I think it's 74.
Yeah, I think I saw something.
Yeah.
Don't you have multiple jobs at 74?
I've got multiple jobs at 70. My highest is currently 74.
Oh, I see. Because I know we just did your Dragoon on with Lakshmi, so...
Yeah, my Dragoon is 70, my Machinist is 70, my Astrologian, my Scholar are both 70, and my Summoner is also 70.
I see. A lot of ads.
Just a little bit. That's not what I wanted to do. I was gonna put a card on you.
You should... Actually, wait. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting they changed the cards. They always change... They keep changing the cards every expansion.
Yeah, no, I was gonna put the Tower card on you before I drew new cards.
Oh, this
Because that was the last card I had. And I jumped straight to drawing new cards.
Yeah, they used to make it so that all the cards increase damage dealt, but that's not true anymore.
It's okay, I like the cards having different effects on them.
Yeah, which they used to have different effects on them back in Heavensward. And then people only, they kept fishing for balances. So, with nobody else, with them throwing away any card that wasn't a balance. So then
Yeah.
they decided that, oh, we're gonna have all the cards act like the balance. And just make it so that it's,
There's only 2 cards that up damage at the moment.
yeah.
And that would be the balance and the arrow. What's the arrow? Nope, spear, sorry. The arrow is a healing one.
Yeah, I think Arrow used to... I'm trying to remember what they used to do. Spire used to restore TP back when that was the thing.
What was TP?
Technique points. They got rid of it. They got rid of that in Shadowbreakers. Yeah, your weapon skills used to cost TP. And then you were used to restore MP. And then
Cool.
I think Arrow increased the skill speed. I think Spear increased crit. Bowl used to increase defense, and Balance used to increase damage dealt.
Just universal damage dealt?
Yeah. Until they changed it so that some of the cards only increase if you're melee or tank, and others if you're a ranged or healer. So. And then there used to be an ability called Royal Road, where you can convert the card into a Royal Road. And depending on which one it was, it would buff your next card. So they had expanded Royal Road, which turned into an AoE for half potency.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yep, and there was Extended Royal Road, which would double the duration of your card. And then there was Enhanced Royal Road, which would buff up your next card by 1.5. So, or the potency of your next card by 1.5. So yeah, Astro was a really complicated job back then. In fact, it still is.
I find it to be too complicated.
Well, it's much more complicated than White Mage.
It's also slightly more complicated than Scholar. I happen to find Scholar is harder. But I think that's just barrier healing versus regen healing.
Yeah, and from what people are saying is that Scholar's harder than Sage.
Yeah, I haven't done much with Sage, so I don't know.
Yeah, I find Sage to be rougher because you have to remember to pop Euphrasia. Yeah, I just find healing to be rough in this game.
Definitely can be. Although I imagine it wouldn't be so rough if tanks weren't trying to pull everything all the time.
You mean I'm Exhibit A right here?
You pulled the only things in the room. There's not a lot of choice there.
Well, when earlier in the dungeon.
Oh, yeah, like that. If you weren't pulling so much, healing would be much easier.
But that's just normal. That's usually what...
Oh, I'm not saying it isn't normal, and I didn't struggle too much with it. There was a dicey moment, but if healing is too gets a little hard, then slowing down how much you're pulling will make that much easier.
That is until the healer gets antsy and decides to pull everything anyway.
Yeah, then you're making it too easy for the healer.
No, that's...
Or the healer's being dumb, I don't know.
Because that's what happened with me earlier. Because I had pulled the first two, and maybe it was one of the DPS that did it, but
Wish there was a way to dot spread in this.
yeah, that's something that summoners used to have.
I don't remember any dots on the summoner.
Well, summoner used to be a dot class.
Ah.
Yeah, Bio and Miasma, well, actually Miasma's gone, but Bio 2 that the Scholar has, those used to be, Summoner used to have them as well. And, and Summoner also had two additional ones in Miasma 2, which was an AoE, and Miasma.
Yeah, that's not quite...
Yeah, I know, this was prior to Unwalker. Unwalker completely redesigned the Summoner job. I probably know way too much about this game. But back to the topic about dot spread. Summoners used to have an ability called Bane that would spread all of your dots to nearby enemies at the cost of an ether flow stack. done talking. Oh, lost you. I'll be right back. I'm going to come back.
I apologize about that.
I figured the internet was,
Rebooting? Yeah.
yeah, 1 second.
Hopefully I'm not getting replaced.
Yeah, I took a bio while you were dealing with your internet issues. Oh, these guys are wearing matching dresses. Sort of. Well, matching outfits.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
You guys are...
Shoot, not only are they wearing matching outfits, they're dancing in sync.
They were out of sync on my screen.
Oh. Well, we can't both be right.
Bad time for my dessert. We were talking about dot spread. I think when you DC.
Yeah.
So
The Bio 2 or whatever it was
yeah.
that they had, didn't really sound like a dot spread. It sounded more like a just AoE dot, like the corrosive grenade.
Well, I didn't get to finish.
Okay.
Because I think you DC'd when I was talking. So, they had Bio 2, Miasma 2 was an AoE. But that one was. Well, but they had Bio 2, and Miasma that could be spread with Bane. Which is an ability that we used to have that was a custom move as well.
Cool.
So,
I'm assuming they got rid of it for balance reasons.
they got rid of it because they completely redesigned the job in Unwalker.
Ah. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the job as it is now.
Well, that's kind of where. But yeah, Summoner used to be very god heavy. But nowadays, Bard's the top job.
I must not have gotten far enough into Archer to have figured that out. Because I think it's still got just the initial poison arrow.
Yeah, you'll get another dot later. And fight's over.
Hey, I leveled up.
Hey.
Ooh, come free. Malefic 4. Combust Mastery 2. Malefic Mastery 3. Holy shit, I got a lot of stuff.
Yep, such is the way.
Didn't think I'd be getting much of anything at 51. Or, oh wait, that's 72. Why am I getting so much stuff for hitting 72?
Yeah, all the healers get stuff at 72. So when you get your other healers up that high, then it's all upgrades to your basic attacks. Alright, let's see what's next on the list. Alliance raids? Or actually no, normal raids is DPS, so I can show off my 740 Viper gear.
Nice, nice.
What do you get bring to normal raids?
I'm gonna bring the summoner and see how much of this I remember.
Alrighty. Who knows, maybe we'll luck out and get an Omega raid.
I would love an Omega raid. Doesn't look like I'll get anything at 72 for summoner.
Yeah, Viper gets nothing at 72, but then again, Viper start at 80, so... Oh, we're number 9 in line.
You're slightly further than I am.
Oh, you're number 8?
No, I'm number 20.
Are we sure we're in the same thing? Because we're both DPS and we're queuing for the same thing.
At the same time. I would assume we're in the same thing, but I don't know. You're more familiar with the game than I am.
Maybe it's because I have more stuff unlocked than you, or...
I don't know. Could be.
I'm just used to seeing after 50. So I'm trying to remember, did you do the 4.4? I think you did the 4.4 dungeon.
Which one's the 4.4 dungeon?
Is that the bird?
The bird?
Yeah, the burn.
Stormblood. I've got Drowned City of Scala and Hell's Lid as far as post Stormblood.
Okay, so you haven't gone that far then.
Yeah, no, I got sidetracked by more blue quests.
I see, yeah. I think other than Gig, I think you're the furthest behind now.
I would not be surprised. I also haven't played the game in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And unlike some of the other folks, I've actually taken the time to do the Manderville stuff.
Yeah, I knew you had the Manderville stuff. Yeah, apparently Shin doesn't want anything to do with Manderville.
Given how derpy it is, I don't necessarily blame him. I know he does want to get the GG companion. Or minion, I suppose.
Yeah, that and there's some major content tied to it later on.
Given how the Stormblood version ended, I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Although Shadowbringers does not have Hildebrand. So
I did know that.
and I need to get caught up in Hildebrand for dawntrail, but they're gonna be doing another Hildebrand update in a couple of weeks, so
Well, I am down to number 7.
I'm number 3.
No, I don't think this quest could make it any more obvious that Lalafels are once again the bad guy.
What quest are you on?
I'm doing some of the quests for the Domin Adventurers Guild to get access to Short Arm of the Law.
What is Shore
This
Arm?
one is, or I don't know. I just know it's required to undertake a blue quest. This one, it just seems like there are children. Some of the children are stealing stuff, and they aren't the ones doing it. So children are going to be investigating.
I see. Oh, I see what it is. You have to do that one in order to get. Okay, I see what. Yeah, I see what you're doing. You're doing Domain reconstruction.
Yeah, that one.
I haven't done that in a long time. Why is this thing taking so long? I know, as soon as it goes DPS on demand, every one of the brother hops on DPS. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you saw a Q pop, or is that for someone else?
I saw the Q pop.
Oh, wakey, wakey, time to raid.
Wakey wakey, time to see how ass I am at this class again.
Oh, baby, true.
It's okay, it's not like there's a shortage of DPS at the moment.
Now, good DPS, that's another story.
I mean, if you wanted good DPS, you probably should have asked me to play something else.
That's alright. This isn't Savage.
I was feeling fairly good last time I was on that, but I'm definitely going to be rusty.
Let's see what we get. Oh, another Alexander raid.
Let's see. Yeah, we got a 62. Layak Mage and a 60 Paladin.
Okay, here's Exhibit A. The tank's pulling everything.
Ah, yes, the Liquid Man.
Pepsi Man.
When they changed how the summoner worked, did they also change the story for the summoner?
No. Yeah, the summoner changes were mostly for It was mostly to incorporate the Aggies more. I'd like to shell. And fight's over.
Well, I was 4th on the
On the aggro list?
DPS table. Yeah, on the aggro list at the end.
Yeah.
For most of the fight, I was 7th.
I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, I was second on the aggro list, but the aggro list is not really a... It's not really a telltale sign.
I just assume that's how only way I can measure whether I'm doing good DPS or not.
Yeah, I know that there are such methods. I can't talk about them right now because it's I'm streaming, but I don't use it myself because it's TOS violation.
Yeah.
But I guess all that's left is alliance raids. Want to stay under summoner, or you want to do something else?
For alliance raids, I'm gonna make sure we have some Peloton.
Okay.
As soon as I...
And I'm gonna make sure that we have
Oh,
heals.
that's- There, now we won't have to worry about not having Peloton.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, here, machinist.
It's a shame I won't be able to use the flame... Well, likely won't be able to use the flamethrower.
Well, we can get an Evilise raid. If you get an Evilise raid, then yes, you can use the flamethrower.
I find that flamethrower makes a really good follow-up to drill so that I can use drill again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say of the Heavensward classes, Machinist took the most work to actually seem like it was fun.
Yeah, machinist was another job that they completely redesigned over the course of the game. That was faster. Let's see. Hopefully, maybe we'll be lucky. We'll get an Evilise raid. Nope. Or we're gonna get the dud.
What'd we get?
Circus Tower. What else?
Not a surprise. Well, I'm glad I chose to go with Machinist, because otherwise we wouldn't have Peloton.
Yeah, watch 3 people leave. Wow, 3 people already left in Alliance A. All
I see that. $52 Paladin in our group.
Alright, if you're making me slash sit, then not going well. Oh. Apparently I'm Alliance lead, so I had to replace 3 DPS.
How are you Alliance lead? You're not part of Alliance A.
You see the little L there? Why can't I get in? Oh, I got DC'd. Hello?
Hello.
I got DC'd, so...
Oh shit.
Oh crap. I don't know why I randomly got DC'd. DDoS, no!
Oh no, I am no longer receiving an XP bonus. What am I gonna do? What I should do is eat some food.
Well, you should be receiving an EXP bonus in about 2 minutes or so when I log back in.
I wasn't even thinking about it, XP until the game decided to say no more XP bonus.
Yeah, you gotta party with adventurers more often.
That requires me to play more often.
Okay, so actually, yeah. So, what did I get?
Summoner ran in her outfit for a while. Other than the headpiece, because that headpiece is ugly as hell.
Yay, somebody welcomed me back. But yeah, I'm not Alliance Lead anymore though, so I got DC'd somehow.
That would be the other healer that welcomed you back.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Link Silverclaw is now party lead. Because I was trying to say, if you see an L by their drop symbol, that means they're the lead.
Ah, that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the little star thingy on off screen. I know, we're gonna... I wish we actually got to see this fight in its entirety. Well, actually, all these fights in their entirety.
Maybe one day. That's like a guild event or something.
Well, we'd have to... If we did a guild event, then that would... Well,
That's why I said maybe one day.
Well, they'll die too fast because...
No, everybody buys super low level gear.
Well,
For-
you could just do like they have a thing called mine, and I think you may have been familiar with it, where I don't think people do it for alliance raids, but they usually do it for like stream trials. But
Are they?
minimum line, it said the minimum line level in no echo. Although echo
Yeah, that would also work.
echo doesn't apply to alliance raids. Except for Arbok. Speaking of Arbok, we still gotta get Asteroid through that.
It's okay, I still got a couple of those that I need to get through as well.
I think you did those already. I can't keep
I
track.
think
I can't keep
I've
track
got like
of
one or
who's
two
done-
left.
Yeah, I can't keep track of who's done what.
Yeah, I've got the fractal continu. I know I have at least fractal continuum to do.
That's dungeon. I was talking about the alliance raid.
Oh yeah, the Alliance Raid. Yeah, I have done that one. Honestly, I would love to go through that specific one a few more times just because I want the ranged gear from that.
Well, if we have a third person, we might be able to man it. Undersized. But actually, we may need more.
You were probably going to need more.
I think of the 5 of us, if we count Jim, Ashford, and Shin, we might be able to make it through.
I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm 3rd on the damage table.
We cannot carry any more Oligon towards those Poetics.
You either?
Oh, you're capped on Poetics?
Yeah.
Yep, welcome to the club.
That's okay. My Samurai is almost level 60, so I can theoretically buy them the next set.
I'm at 800. Yeah, I'm at 800 heliometry.
To be honest, I don't know when heliometry comes in.
Level 100. I'm just curious if you wanted to see the list of stuff for Shin.
Sounds like the list is kind of long.
Which it is. And it's probably got stuff there that you can't pronounce.
I mean, that's not saying much. All I need is this tank to lose a little bit of aggro and I am fucked.
Oh, here we go. Let's see how we can buy. Looks like I'm anticipating at least 2. Yep, we lost 2.
All things considered, it could have been more. Do you want and or need that catalyst?
I don't want it.
Okay. I don't know what it's used for.
Useless stuff. old level 50 gear that you don't need. Also, if you have a Precision Guardian screen in your inventory, unless you're going for your Heaven Sword relics, you don't need it.
I don't have one in my inventory at the moment.
Oh yeah, you probably... Well, oh yeah, you won't get those unless you have quest to do your Heaven Sword relic. Oh no! That red mage is gonna die!
Nothing lost.
Yeah, I still think this is easier than EV.
No, I've had a couple of fairly challenging EVs recently.
Yeah.
Mostly because people couldn't figure out what the fuck was needed to be done.
For the first boss, you just shoot at it until it dies.
Shoot, I had one recent. I was in one recently where they couldn't figure out who was healing, and had the one healer that we did have swap to tank because we didn't have any of those, and didn't realize that they just got rid of a healer and kept advertising for DPS.
That's where you just gotta check the little job icon next to your name.
Unfortunately, Star Wars doesn't have that.
I know. I'm just being a smart ass.
I mean, it does have that in PvP.
Yeah, but here you can set it. You can set. You can see everyone's job icon.
Blue.
Wait. Scrap in my inventory. Alright. I think that handles all the ones I normally do, unless you want to do high level. I don't know if you've done high level or not.
I have not.
If not? Alright. Did you want to do high level?
I'm probably gonna go eat, actually.
Okay, so we'll skip that one then. And I'm gonna say goodbye to my streams, so...
Good night, all you lovely, lovely people out there.
Yeah. So... Thanks for joining, everyone, and I'll be back, not this weekend. This weekend I've got belated Mother's Day stuff to do. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Take care.
Oh, what fun we had on this awesome stream. But it's time to go and begin to dream. I thank all of you for making this fun. Without your support, it's daunting to run. Remember these times when you're feeling down. Turn those tears to joy. Wear a bright smile now. This is not goodbye, only a brief